Hi, everyone. Did you know that by the age of 5, a child's brain has grown to 90% of its adult size? The brain is actually in overdrive, making 1 million neural connections every second. Those connections shape how we think, how we feel, and how we respond to the world, according to First Things First. I would say that that's a critical time for brain development. I want to persuade you that understanding adults begins with understanding early childhood. I'm speaking to you today not only because I care deeply about this subject, but because I have firsthand experience after working in early childhood for over 10 years. I believe that the future is shaped by what happens before a child ever steps into the classroom. So, let me walk you through 3 points on why early childhood is the key to adult behavior. Point number one: early brain development, as I've already talked about, from birth to age 5 is critical to developing emotional regulation and impulse control, according to First Things First. Point number two: childhood bonds shape adult relationships. I'll say that again. Childhood bonds shape adult relationships. Secure attachments help us to learn to trust and love. Without them, we carry anxiety, avoidance, or emotional instability right on up into adulthood, according to Alamo Ranch Counseling. Point number three: Scheffler, Stanley, and Erickson 2020 emphasizes that trauma changes our brain chemistry, affecting how we cope and relate well into adulthood. Memories fade, but the body remembers. Childhood trauma has a tragic link that many of us don't want to discuss. Care to guess what it is? School shootings. According to Langman 2017, nearly every school shooter studied had experienced childhood trauma. Abuse, neglect, and bullying created deep psychological wounds that were never addressed. As a matter of fact, Rosenslater 2020 found that after a school shooting, local youth antidepressant use spiked to 20%. That's evidence of trauma that ripples through entire communities. This is an urgent call. Let's wake up, guys. Children are becoming adults right now. We cannot change what we don't understand. Let's stop judging and start helping. Understanding early childhood has benefits. It can provide individual healing. It can strengthen relationships. Understanding early childhood helps to build a more compassionate society. It also saves lives and resources. So, what can we do? To prevent future violence, let's begin first by asking what happened to them instead of jumping to conclusions and saying what's wrong with them. Educators need trauma informed care training. Behavioral issues may be wounds, not rebellion. Policymakers need to invest in early intervention programs and parental support. As all of us, you, me, everyone, we must learn to lead with empathy. Instead of judgment, offer understanding. So, audience, I challenge you today to take these steps toward understanding more about your own childhood. Explore your childhood, journal, find therapy, reflect to uncover patterns that shape your own behavior. Work on your inner child by reviewing beliefs formed early in life to heal and grow. Start conversations. Talk about it. Discuss and normalize experiences in families, workplaces, and communities. This just isn't a toy. It's actually a symbol of who we all once were. We were vulnerable, impressionable, and absorbing the world one moment at a time. Think about this. The adult you sit beside or meet at the store, guess what? They are still carrying their backpack. That contains every moment of their childhood. Some have unzipped them, actually, peeked inside, and started taking things out. Wonder what this is. However, some haven't and never will. Some have learned to hide. They hide that 5-year-old behind the statement that says, I'm fine. I want you to understand that in order to relate to someone, to understand someone, listen for the kid they used to be. Thank you.